The second concept to explain is initiative, which is controlled by initiative points. Each turn, you collect your number of initiative points related to how many leaders you have. So, as we discussed in the last video, Americans have 7, Germans have 4. So, the Americans start first in this game, and if you're not sure who starts first, it should almost always be the side that has more initiative points. So, the Americans can do a few different things with an initiative point. You can move, whether individually, one base, or as a group with a leader. They could do some sort of direct fire. They could call in indirect fire, such as mortar fire. And you can rally someone. So, right off the bat, we're going to start this game and go into the next concept of the game, movement. The Americans are going to spend 1 initiative point to bring on a platoon of infantry along with its attached machine gun. And they can do that because they've got a platoon commander with them. So I'm going to outline that my plan is for them to march right up this field and enter this heavy cover. It's supposed to be like a heavy wheat field that really obscures visibility. So they march all the way up. I asked the German player if they're going to interrupt my movement at any point. They don't, so that ends my move. Now it goes on to the German player, and you keep alternating initiative until either both people are out of initiative points, or if you have 2 consecutive passes. Consecutive passes is something you'll get into the more experienced you become a player. You'll realize there's a lot more strategy in when you spend your initiative points relative to when your opponent does. There's a few more details on that in the rulebook itself, but it's safe to say that you don't want to put yourself in a position where your opponent has a ton more initiative points than you. So, as I said, the Americans spent a point to move up. The Germans are going to pass. They don't want to act right now because, the Americans, they're not doing anything actively to the Germans at this point. And that way they can maintain a closer gap in initiative points. And that's all for this video. In the next video, we're going to get into some of the firing, reactive fire